The fairyland. Once upon a time, nestled between ancient oak trees and fragrant wildflowers, there existed a magical fairyland known as Glittervale. This enchanted realm was home to miniature fairies, each no taller than a daisy, with wings that sparkled like the morning dew. In the heart of Glittervale, there lived a wise and kind fairy queen named Seraphina. Under her rule, the fairies flourished in harmony with nature, creating a vibrant tapestry of colors and magical energy. The fairies spent their days dancing on petals and caring for the flora. However, not all was well in Glittervale. In the darkest corners of the enchanted forest, a wicked witch named Morgana had set her eyes on the magical fairies. Morgana, with her twisted heart and dark magic, hatched a plan to capture the fairies and exploit their magical essence to enhance her powers. Morgana summoned a horde of mischievous goblins, creatures with green skin and pointy ears, to aid her in capturing the fairies. Under the veil of night, the goblins stealthily infiltrated Glittervale, their eyes glinting with a sinister gleam. The fairies, attuned to the energies of their magical realm, sensed the impending danger. The fairies were scared and decided to call the fairy queen Seraphina for help. They went hurriedly searching and calling their queen desperately. Morgana smiled wickedly, seeing the fairies searching for places to hide and screaming in fear, calling their fairy queen. The goblins captured few of the unfortunate fairies and tiny bugs with the magical wands. The fairies finally met the queen and told her about the goblins hunting for the fairies in the fairyland. Back in the witch's den, she was happily preparing the magical potion by dropping the powers of the captured fairies, expecting her powers to multiply so she can become very powerful in the world. She kept whispering the magic spells and used her power to make the potion. Back in the fairyland, the Queen Seraphina found out that the goblins were sent by the witch Morgana, and she got very angry and promised the fairies that she would destroy the wicked Morgana. With her magical powers, Seraphina found that the life of the witch was safely placed in a magical potion in a red bottle in her rack, filled with her magical powers. Seraphina immediately rushed to Morgana's den discreetly and entered her room filled with lots of magic potions and spell books. Using her magic wand, she touched the red potion and cracked the bottle. At once, the witch Morgana felt a strange feeling of fear and confusion. She could not understand what is happening to her. The cauldron in which she was preparing the magic potion was suddenly faint and dull. Morgana suddenly lost her powers and beauty. She looked old, frail, unable to understand her situation. She ran out of her den and disappeared into the dark forest and never returned again. The goblins ventured deeper into the fairyland. They found themselves entangled in illusions of thorns and shadows, stumbling over rocks that seemed to appear out of nowhere. Confused and frustrated, the goblins became disoriented, and their malicious laughter turned into grumblings of discontent. With the threat banished, Glittervale returned to its usual state of magical serenity. The fairies, grateful for their wise queen and the strength of their unity, celebrated their victory by creating a breathtaking display of luminescent lights that flickered like 1,000 stars.